And today I'm going to do a little bit of complaining. I'm complaining about the way that political campaigns are trying to do their fundraising. I mean, I get anywhere from a handful to a couple dozen requests every day in text messages with links on them. And I know why. I was dumb enough to give them a few bucks a couple years ago. And ever since, it's been the old man, the sucker. I tell them, go away, and all they do is send me messages from a different number. And it's not that they're asking for money. They got to have money. Politics is expensive. It's the way they ask for it. The silly excuses they have. If we don't have $30,000 by midnight, the other guys are going to take over and the world will go the way of Hitler. And that kind of crap. Over and over again. And all because I gave a few contributions a couple years back. They think we're so stupid. If I got a request from one of these people that said, this is what I believe and what I want to do, and this is what my opponent believes and what they want to do, and I'd appreciate it if you could give me a couple of bucks, I could go with that. But no, they have to try to panic you into thinking the end of the world is coming if they don't get a contribution. One of my favorites is the party itself. Your membership's going to expire if you don't, ante up in 12 hours. I get one of those every couple days. Sometimes it's 12 hours. Sometimes it's an hour. Sometimes it's before midnight. Same story. Deadline. You're going to drop you off of the party rolls if you don't, blah, blah, blah. And of course, I'd like nothing better than to be dropped off of the party rolls. I'm getting tired of these people. Anyway, don't see how that's going to go away. But as long as it's happening, I feel justified in complaining about it. That's one old man's opinion. Actually, I have a second thing to complain about. That would be charities. There are a lot of charities that I think are good causes that help real people that really need help. And every now and then I give some of them a little bit of money. And then the next thing you know, they're spending half of the money I gave them asking me for more money. That gets under my skin. Once a year, maybe twice a year, I could honor these people a little bit. But not the way they've been doing it. I'd rather spend the money on hamburgers. So that's one old man's opinion. Thanks for watching. In fact, if you got this far, please like and subscribe. Even better, share. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to talk about something that was once a really big deal, but you don't hear that much about anymore. The Big Mac. Once upon a time, just about the only premium fast food hamburger you could find, and premium fast food hamburger is sort of like a contradiction in terms, but they were very popular back in the day, and in my misspent youth I ate a bunch of them, and so did most of the people my age. They were advertised heavily everywhere, all the channels, on the radio. They had their little jingle, 2 all meat patties, special bun, sesame seed, blah blah. But well, they're still on the menu. And even though they're largely forgotten, they're still there. And if you're young and have never tried one, Or strangely, if you're not so young and still never have tried one, try one. You might be surprised. I think you'll like them. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure and click on that subscribe and like buttons. And if you don't like it, leave me a critical comment and I'll see what I can do about it. It's a handful and a mouthful. And no, they're not my sponsor. I don't have a sponsor. See you next time. Hi, I decided to name this segment the Mailbag. I'm responding actually to a comment that followed my first episode. And it was a fairly vitriolic comment. I did ask for people who disagreed with me to post, but it wasn't like this guy disagreed with me. Instead of criticizing the post, he decided to go after people like me, as if he knew anything. He thinks MAGA people, whoever that is, are... Anyway, he starts out with, this ranks among the top 5 reasons the country finds itself where it is. By the way, reading from my teleprompter. I'd like to know what the other 4 reasons are, just, out of my own curiosity. And then he goes on to say that we'll believe anything that Trump says, take it as gospel, without, implying without criticism, and completely skipping over the fact that the post was a criticism of Trump. I was criticizing the way he was handling the Epstein release. This guy seems to have missed the point. But because I said I supported Trump, he went into orbit. I think this guy's not well. And people that do this they need to go get some, just in my opinion, they need to get a little bit of psychiatric assistance. This is really sad to go this crazy over somebody else's opinion and make judgments that you can't demonstrate. Yes, I am a Trump supporter. So far, I'm happy with what he's done. He's doing the things I voted for, especially when it comes to illegal immigration. I suspect this guy disagrees with that. People with TDS, that's what this guy seems to have, Trump derangement syndrome. And this guy seems to be afflicted with acute TDS, and that's really sad, because he's having problems with his family from the looks of this. I wish him well. I'll even pray for the guy. He can use all the help he can get. But what I want people to understand is, yes, I want you to disagree with me, but I want you to explain to me how I'm wrong and why I should change my mind, or give me something else to think about. Add context to my perspective. I don't see any of that here. All I see here is anger. Not rational anger. Now, this could just be a show. This guy could be perfectly fine. I hope so. Anyway, that's the mailbag for today. Disagree with me somewhere so I can have something to chew on. If you got this far, please like, subscribe, recommend, share. That's what it's called, share. And see you next time. Reisen Sie mit Gott.